Well, Kenny, that transfer window door finally shut and you're into a new month. We'll talk all about the hectic schedule and one or two other things in a moment or two's time, but I want to wrap the transfer window up. And first of all, your own thoughts on Ollie Finney. I think he's been here somewhere around about 15 years since he came into the club, finally departed and looked for pastures new. Your thoughts on him?
Yeah, I think we're all a bit gutted, right? He's gone. He's a great lad, a great pro. He hasn't been the same since he's broke his leg. He needs a new challenge. That's what we both agreed. When I say we both, us as football club and Ollie. So yeah, we wish him all the best, and he'll be missed as a lad. And obviously he was a good player. We just hope he goes on and does well, but not against us.
It just shows it, doesn't it, how football can go, because that night in Shrewsbury was a horrible one for him when he finally got diagnosed for a broken leg, because he was flying, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was. I mean, he was in a very, very good team, and to get in that team, you have to be doing well. And he scored a lot of goals at the time, helped us get to where we got to, which was the First Division. So, obviously we've done a lot of work, and we don't. He's put a lot of work in, so he's been loyal. So, we like to thank him and hope all the best in the future.
Well, you move on from that, of course, and your business is done. I think it was 5 signings in the end. Ollie Finney was one out. Arthur Conquo, you couldn't stop that one going out either. But your own overall view now of how your strength and depth is in your squad?
Well, I don't think I think you can see it. I think you seen the bench on Saturday, and Ollie was still with us. It was Saturday, Tuesday. Tuesday, yeah. Losing my mind. 2 late nights that great. Yeah. So you seen the bench, and Ollie, and I don't think Joe Tabler was on the bench, and I don't think we've been in that situation to pick that strong of a squad on a match day squad. So it was good for competition. And again, the lads are going to have to earn the place. Some of them might have got a bit comfortable playing every week when the strength went there. Now they're going to have to earn the place and do it every day in training.
You mentioned the word competition for places. There's certainly competition for the centre-half positions, isn't there? And the manager made a big call. He admitted that. He left his captain out after a sending off that got him a 3-match ban. But Conor O'Riordan came up with another fine performance. Added a goal to it as well. That's his first Football League goal as a professional footballer. What will it do for him? I know he's a defender, but what can that do for him in his all-round play? Yeah,
well, Conor went on loan to Rafe, and one thing what was missing was goals off set pieces, and that's how there's certain times when you pick a defender when you've got 4 really good defenders, and whoever's played this year has done really well. It's a really strong point of our team. And when Billy's come in, Connor's played, Luke's played, Rodney's played. They've all done well, and it's a reason we haven't conceded that many goals. So when he went on loan to Rafe, we're asking him to add goals to the game, and luckily enough he came back and put one in, and now we need to continue to do that and continue to perform like he did.
I know you'll always look at it as you're a part of a management team, but I know you'll take great satisfaction out how that first goal came for Conor O'Riordan. Set play, bit of Kenny Lunt's training ground work there.
Yeah, we do set pieces, but it's down to the play. So I think at the start of the season we scored quite a few from set pieces, and then it dried up. And it's not about what we. It's a little bit about what we do, but it's about the play, it's about the delivery, it's about people who want to go and head it and people who want to get on the end of it and score a goal. We need to do better off them. We need to score more off them, because we're probably one of the biggest teams the crew have had. And in both boxes we're doing better and we're getting better, and hopefully that continues.
They've always been, haven't they? The days of you were playing and before that and right up to date now, set plays are a big part of getting advantages in football.
Yeah, I remember coming up against Lincoln a few years ago when they come into the league, and we scored a set piece. I think Michael Rain scored. I think we lost 4-1 at home, and the management said, wow, that's the first goal we've conceded off set play in 12 months, and that's how important it is. You go on and you become successful. It's a massive part of the game, and again, there's a lot of times when over the years when we've been really good in between both boxes, but the most important is in both boxes.
hectic schedule fixtures coming up. Already started that with that 1-1 draw against Stockport. Continue it with Grimsby coming up on Saturday, but there was a Cheshire Senior Cup game also in midweek, progressed into the semi-finals. Any positives out of that?
Yeah, there was a lot of positives out of it. We had some players who had been on the bench, some experienced players, Lachlan Brook, Charlie Coker, Tariq. They all played, and they needed some match time, should I say, and it was really enjoyable to watch. And again, there was some of the young ones really developing well, stood up to a good challenge from Nantwich off set pieces. They had John Moran was the main threat who used to be. He was a very good player and a good threat, but they came through some tough patches and he played really good football at times.
4 unbeaten in the league. In that form, I'm pretty sure he's telling everybody that it's all started since Regan Griffiths has come into the starting 11, but he's worked hard, he's been here a long time. Probably this might even be his longest run in the first team. How pleased are you with how he's performing?
Yeah, I'm pleased with him overall for the last couple of years. He's kept his head down. Every day he's been there in training, he's turned up and he's been waiting for his chance. He's had opportunity to go out alone, but he believed in himself and he believed that he could get in the team. And once he's got his chance, he's taken it. And as you said, we haven't lost in 4 games since he's come in. He brings personality, character to the team with a lot of ability. So he's really added to the team, and hopefully he carries on doing what he's doing. Yeah,
he might not be one of the tallest, biggest players in the team, but he's certainly one of the loudest, and that's needed, isn't it?
He's not one of the loudest, he's the loudest. You know he's loud. No, he's the loudest. It's not a bad thing, it's a good thing. We need voices, and he demands, and he's got standards, and he's pushing over players. You need them type of players. And he's a leader in his own way.
Let's have a quick look at the weekend's game. Grimsby coming along. I don't know how you view it, but I suppose some supporters will be looking at it thinking Grimsby, they've got an FA Cup replay Tuesday night against Luton. They could go to Southampton in the 5th round. Does that help you?
Say help us. We know it's going to be a tough task. Every game's a tough task in this league. There's not a game where you think you can't win. There's not a game you think that it's going to be easy. We went to watch Tranmere Leighton Orient because Leighton Orient's coming up, and there was nothing in the game. Tranmere go and win 1-0. Again, Grimsby, we've been down to Grimsby. We found it tough. We had a different set of players. We rested some players for that game. So we know it's going to be tough, and again we'll prepare and give them the respect that they deserve, and like we did for the last 4 games, and we'll hopefully be making our home a fortune and making it 5 unbeaten.